So I wanted to talk to you about these Analysis Plus cables. They're amazing, amazing cables that I found a few years ago, and since I started using them, my playing has dramatically changed. Because I can hear all of the things that I'm doing. All the subtle movements. Even in my left hand, and just the way that the string reacts. On the to the pickup. You can hear all these things, and it just, well, when I first started using these cables, I discovered how sloppy my playing was. It was so apparent. All the little fret buzzes, or if you don't hold the string down, well, it picks up everything. So, but that's the best thing about these cables is it makes you a better player. You're more inspired to put more into every note because you can hear the results. You can hear all the energy and the focus that you're putting into all the things that you play, and that's amazing. Because cables don't usually do that. And I think it's not only about the sound and the tone that you get out of these cables, but these cables also it also brings out the feeling and the emotion that you're putting into the things that you're playing, and it translates so well, to your audience if you're playing through an amplifier or just plugging into a DI box. So I was, I think up until about 6 months ago, I was using the purple studio cable, and that one was working great for me for the first couple years. And then I had my buddy Dan over at Dan's Guitars order me the gold cable, and and I was always so curious, to hear what my ukulele would sound like through these cables, and but it's pretty pricey, so I'd save up some money, and then finally I was like, okay, I'm just going to do it, and I ordered one. And the day that it came in, I plugged it in, and right here in this shop, plugged it into one of the AER amps, and strummed one chord, and was just blown away. I just could not believe the clarity and just the natural, pure sound of the instrument. I mean, it'll take the sound of your instrument and just amplify it. It doesn't color anything. It doesn't add any extra frequencies or any other tonal characteristics that aren't in line with your instrument. So it's really the greatest investment that I ever made, and I'll be honest, like up until a few years ago, I was always into all these electronic pedals. I had tons of effects. I had like a 100-pound pedal board, with all these things in there, and just trying to make my ukulele sound a certain way, and then now I just travel with my Gold Analysis Plus cable wherever I go, wherever I'm touring, and I just take that cable, plug it right into the DI, and that's the sound that I've been searching for, pretty much my whole life. So, but it just makes me practice harder now, because it makes you want to play better, and that's what I think a cable should do, as well as an instrument. So, thank you very much for listening, and I'll play a few songs. Hope you enjoy. Here's a piece entitled "Let's Dance."